you are an outfit repeater.
Today I just want to talk about some of the trends for 2023 that I most likely will not be purchasing or participating in. So this includes trend predictions for this year, as well as stuff that we've been seeing this past couple seasons, like late fall into the winter, because there's just a lot. I looked up so many different lists for current winter trends and trend predictions for the spring and summer, and like, oh my gosh, it's information overload. Everything and nothing is trending at the same time is kind of the general consensus. So here's some stuff that I'm 99% certain I'm not gonna be participating in. And since we are talking about things that I don't like, I just want to reiterate that it's just for me, like things that I don't like for me. It does not bother me if you enjoy them and like wearing them. It's literally just stuff that I don't want for myself. The first trend that I will not be participating in, and this one I am 100% certain of, is Uggs. Listen, I don't know where the name originally came from, but for me, they make me say ugh every time I see them. They're just so ugly. I know people are wearing them for comfort and practicality, but I remember in middle school, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's still construction going on. I don't know, someone's using the table saw today and it's very loud. So anyway, I remember in middle school, Uggs were the shoe of choice for the preppy girls who were the natural arch enemy of any little goth emo bean. The fact that they were worn by the opposing clique was not why I disliked them originally, and is not why I dislike them now. I dislike them now because they're fugly. I know that you're wearing them because they're comfortable and easy, but they're just so, oh, they're so abominably ugly. Even like the short ones and the tall ones and the different color ones, I hate them so much. And kind of piggybacking off of that, Crocs. I hate Crocs with a burning passion. Again, I know people are wearing them for comfort, and I've seen a lot of people wear them for jobs where they're on their feet all day. That I get, that makes sense. But when people are like wearing them with an outfit and saying that it's fashionable, I'm like, no, your whole outfit just got taken down about 5 notches by your Crocs. If you had chosen literally any other shoe. I mean, maybe I'm just like missing the joke. Maybe people are wearing them ironically, but I'm like, I don't care if you're wearing it ironically, it's still ugly. I know that probably ticks off a handful of people, but I just, no. Nope, I will never wear Uggs. Another shoe, Ballet flats. I do have a couple pairs. I have a plain black pair with a slightly pointed toe that I only keep for costumes. I tried to wear them like back when I was working in an office, and they're so uncomfortable. And then I have another pair that's not like your traditional ballet flat. It has a lot of buckle straps across, and it goes all the way up to the ankle. And that one I don't mind just because it fits my foot really well. It was like a random thrift find, and I think the style is unique. But in general, I don't like ballet flats, not because I think they're ugly. I think they're horribly uncomfortable for me personally. So I like them on other people. I think they're fine. I just can't get behind ballet flats because my Achilles tendon is just not having it, because it's just too much pulling on that tendon. And also with ballet flats, if there isn't something across my foot to keep my foot in the shoe, my feet will just slide out. So then what happens is your toes have to grip the shoe, and that's actually really bad for your feet. So I'm not a fan of ballet flats. I wish they worked for my feet better, because sometimes they can be really cute. I will wear the one pair that I have because they keep my foot in the shoe just fine. But otherwise, I'm probably not going to be buying any new ballet flats to add to my shoe collection. Also, I recall back in like middle and high school when the popular look was to wear the ballet flats with skinny jeans and then like whatever emo indie t-shirt and accessories. It was just a weird look. It just reminds me of middle school, and I think in general stuff that reminds me of middle school, which was a traumatic time, I'm just like, no thanks. Although that doesn't really make sense because I love goth and emo style, and that was middle school. I don't know. Denim maxi skirts. So I'm all in for the maxi and longer length skirts and dresses. It's a little bit more coverage if you want, and I just like the silhouette, but I'm not crazy about the denim maxi skirts. They don't bother me at all. I think they look great on other people. I just can't see myself seeking one out. I think even if I saw one at the thrift store, I don't think I would bring it home just to try out the style. I think I associate it too much with like the 90s church mom look, which, don't get me wrong, I'm tapping into that style on a regular basis myself, but there's just something about the denim maxi skirt. I can't pinpoint what it is exactly, but I just can't see myself feeling like myself in a denim maxi skirt. Down the road, I could change my mind on that, but I don't expect that I will. The NASCAR racing motocross jackets. I don't know exactly what they're called. And I think they have kind of been more prevalent throughout this past fall and winter. I don't know how much we'll see them going forward, but I did see a lot of trend predictions saying that the motocross style is gonna continue through this next year, so we might keep seeing them. These I actually do like. I think they're really cool, but they're such a specific look, and I feel like they've been trending so hard that I think I would have to be really in love with it to seek it out and spend that money, because I kind of get the impression that they're a little bit expensive. I don't know. Again, I haven't searched for one because I'm just not that interested in it. I think it's really cool. I enjoy seeing it on other people, but I don't see it being something that would go with a ton of stuff in my wardrobe or something that I reach for on a regular basis enough to warrant what I expect the cost would be. And same thing goes for the bomber jackets. I didn't actually write that down on my list, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think that kind of counts as well. The bomber jackets are fine on other people. I enjoy seeing how people style them, but it's just not something I could see myself using enough to warrant going out and searching for one. If I did happen to stumble across one thrifting that was really good and within my price range, that I might be open to, but again, I'm not gonna go out of my way to look for a bomber jacket. A few people have said that large, like really seriously large purses are gonna be a thing this year. I'm just not a fan of big purses. I really have whittled down my handbag collection this year. I mostly like crossbody bags that are smaller and just big enough to hold the basic things that I need, or backpacks. I just want something that is simple and functional, and I usually just have my bags in black or brown because they're gonna go with more things. So the thing is, if I'm gonna carry around a giant bag, it's usually for like when I'm doing a play or teaching my classes. I carry a tote bag because I have a lot of stuff I need to carry, but just for day-to-day use, I just don't like big unwieldy bags. It's just too much. So unless it's for a very obvious practical use, I just don't like the large bags. It just looks very cumbersome and just too much. Before I move on to broader trends, the last specific item that I've been seeing around this past fall and winter that I don't really like, don't see myself trying out or wearing, is the quilted jackets. I just kind of don't like quilts. And I know I've just insulted so many people's favorite hobby, but like very rarely have I met a quilt that I liked. I generally just find them too busy and crazy looking. They are not aesthetically pleasing to me personally. I know a lot of people like them and enjoy making them. I think the idea of using scrap fabric to make them, like using up your scraps for that, is super cool, and I've thought about making one solely for that purpose. But for aesthetic purposes, for fashion purposes, I generally don't like the way quilts look. And so seeing all these quilted jackets and vests that people are wearing, and even quilted tote bags, kind of just reminds me of Vera Bradley, and I think Vera Bradley is one of the most hideous lines of accessories I've ever seen in my life. Again, popular item when I was in middle school, but I digress. Yeah, I just don't love the quilted jackets. I think it's really, really cool when people thrift a quilt and make it into a jacket. Obviously, I'm all for thrifting and repurposing things, so that is cool. I just don't like them and definitely will not be wearing a quilted jacket anytime soon. You know what? I have a bad feeling that all of these table saw noises are gonna be picked up so much by my mic. Listen, I just don't have that much control over the timing and setup for my filming. I have to do the best that I can with slim pickings. So one of the general predictions I saw for this upcoming year was cutouts. I don't want to say like 100% cutouts are always awful, but like 99% of the time, no, I don't like them. One of the most disappointing things is to find a dress that you think is so cute, and then you turn it around and there's a big old cutout on the back. No, I don't want that part of me hanging out. I don't want to have to consider what bra to wear with this dress because there's a big gaping hole. A lot of times cutouts just mean more work for the wearer trying to figure out what undergarments to wear or not wear, or it just like shows skin in a place that is like uncomfortable. I don't know, maybe it's a sensory thing for me where like I just don't want like random bits and pieces exposed, because I'm like, no, I want the fabric to like cover this whole section, and if there's a random part poking out where I feel the air on me, it's gonna bug me. So like the side cutouts, the back cutouts, the like little under bust cutouts, I guess maybe the same goes for the cold shoulder. It's just like, why is my shoulder out? If it's not a tank top, why is my shoulder out? I just generally find them unnecessary. I do have a couple dresses that have like crossover straps in the back, but I don't consider that a cutout because it's not like there's a solid block of fabric where there's a random chunk missing. It's like the straps create the shape, and it tends to be on the upper back. I don't mind that, but when it's like around the middle part of my torso, I'm like, listen, either just make it a crop top or just leave it alone and make it a solid block of fabric. That's just the personal picky preference. I don't like cutouts. Silver metallics and really any kind of color metallics. Yeah, I'm just not a metallics gal. It feels too conspicuous, too like flashy and look at me, and for one, I feel like it's difficult to find metallics that flatter my complexion, and two, it just doesn't suit my personality. It's just a little bit too like, I don't know. Not that everyone who wears metallics is necessarily like a flashy, look at me kind of person, but you know, there's just some people who it just suits them more. So if you are one of the people who can really pull off and rock metallics, please enjoy them on my behalf, because I can't. I think they're fun and shiny, obviously, but I don't feel good in them, so I'm not gonna be seeking out any metallic items. And the last supposedly trending thing that I will include in this video, because I've been talking for way too long, is cobalt blue. That was on a couple different lists as a color that will supposedly be trending this year. And here's the thing with colors. Like in the fall, everyone was saying red is gonna be a huge color this fall, and then I literally saw like nobody wearing red. No, I saw one person wearing red. An older woman at a Cracker Barrel on a Sunday who I assume had just come from church. She looked so put together. It was great. She had like this nice vibrant red sweater with matching red beaded necklace and a matching red hat. Like, you know, old lady church hats. Oh my gosh, she was dressed to the nines at a Cracker Barrel. But just given her age and the fact that it was matched with a hat, like an older style of hat, I really don't think she was wearing it because it was a trending color. It looked like this is probably an outfit that she's had for a while and enjoys, and she has put on her Sunday best. That was the only person I saw wearing red. Trending colors is more kind of like, you might see this pop up in the store a little bit more, but generally I kind of don't pay attention to trending colors. And cobalt blue is one of those colors that I used to think really suited me when I was blonde, like all through my childhood and adolescence. It did, but right now it's just a color that looks okay on me and I don't feel that drawn to it. I am still enjoying wearing more of the secondary colors right now. Like I've said before, I've just been enjoying orange, green, and purple, and that might shift at some point in the future. I don't know when, but right now I'm still enjoying those more than the primary colors. So that being said, I do want to try out navy blue more this upcoming year, because that is one that I think looks really good on me and suits my coloring, but that's only if I can find a navy blue piece secondhand that I really like. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to find blue stuff. I also saw that powder blue, like a baby blue, is going to be trending, so we might just be seeing different shades of blue this upcoming year. That's a tricky color for me. I kind of think more of a French blue is better on me than like a bright baby blue. I do have a lighter powder blue top that I actually bought 4 or 5 years ago intending to alter, and then just never thought of a way I wanted to alter it, and I've resolved that this year I either need to wear it or just get rid of it. Again, that's something I already had. I'm not going to seek out any more blue stuff, I don't think. This cobalt blue and these bright baby blues I'm probably going to skip. I've just been really starting to feel like this whole trend cycle and telling us what's going to be popular and not be popular in the upcoming months or year, it's just trying to get you to buy more. It's just trying to get you to feel like you're deficient in some way, so you better go shop to fix it. And I know that's like super cynical, but here's the thing, guys. Trends don't actually matter. You really don't see people wearing them out in the wild as much as Instagram and TikTok make you think. So use trends as a source of inspiration. Wear the ones that you like. Don't stress so much about the rest of them. I know for myself personally, I want to try to worry about trends a lot less this year. I think it's fine to be conscious of them, but I just kind of want to pay attention less. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, put a rain cloud emoji down in the comments. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that crap. You know the drill. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Why is it so dark? Oh my freaking word. Now it's all yellow. Why? cloudy days when I'm sewing are fine because it's cozy, but this is awful.